Volume 1, Chapter 1, Hadith 47 is in Chapter 34 here. Narrated Abu Hurairah. One day, when the Prophet was sitting in the company of some people, the angel Gabriel came and asked, "What is faith?" Allah's apostle replied, "Faith is to believe in Allah, the singular and definitive term for God, His angels, the genderless light beings, the meeting with Him, His apostles, and to believe in resurrection." Then he further asked, "What is Islam?" Allah's apostle replied, "To worship Allah alone and none else, to offer prayers perfectly, to pay the compulsory charity, zakat, and to observe fasts during the month of Ramadan." Then he further asked, "What is ihsan?" Perfection. Allah's apostle replied, "To worship Allah as if you see Him, and if you cannot achieve this state of devotion, then you must consider that He is looking at you." Then he further asked, "When will the hour be established?" Allah's apostle replied, "The answerer has no better knowledge than the questioner, but I will inform you about its portents. 1. When a slave lady gives birth to her master. 2. When the shepherds of black camels start boasting and competing with others in the construction of higher buildings. And the hour is one of the 5 things which nobody knows except Allah." The Prophet then recited, "Verily, with Allah alone is the knowledge of the hour." Surah 31, Ayat 34. Then that man, Gabriel, left, and the Prophet asked his companions to call him back, but they could not see him. Then the Prophet said, "That was Gabriel, who came to teach the people their religion." Abu Abdullah said, "He, the Prophet, considered all that as a part of faith." And so 31, 34 is a little bit longer than what we shared. So we're going to look at that, because the implication is that the whole verse was said, even when you see the narration, because you don't have to say the whole verse to let people know, here's the chapter, here's the verse. Inna Allah innahu ilmu sa'ati wa yunazilu laytha wa ya'lamu ma fil arham wa ma tadri nafsum madha taksibu ghadan wa ma tadri nafs Bayardan tamutu and alimun kabir. Surely Allah has knowledge of the day of judgment. Allah sends down the rain, and He alone knows. When we say He, we're not saying that God is gender. What is in the womb, and no person knows what good deeds or deeds at all that he will perform tomorrow, and no person knows in what land he'll die. Surely God is all-knowing, well-acquainted. And I accidentally inserted good instead of deeds, but no one knows what deeds they're going to do.